Hello dudes, Axel here. It's the first time in a while I've recorded 2 videos in a day. But anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at DaVinci Resolve 15. This is not going to be a tutorial. This is not really going to be a quick overview or anything. We're going to be testing it fully as I edit the video that is hopefully going to go out the same day that I'm recording this. So, quick explanation to things. One, I am going to be doing this, running it from my Linux testing machine down there, running Pop! OS 1804, and honestly, so far I'm already very happy with Resolve 15 because where in previous versions of Resolve I would have to like link up some libraries manually and through the terminal and whatnot, once I installed Resolve, it just ran first time, no problem. I didn't use make resolve deb or anything. I just used the provided installer, and it just kind of worked. So that was fantastic. I should mention though, that if you're running an NVIDIA card and you're on like Pop! OS or Ubuntu or something, you'll probably be fine. If you're on AMD, you will need to go to AMD's website and actually download the installer for their stuff and make sure you choose an OpenCL option. But once I did that and just ran Resolve here, it's working. Like, look at the video clip previews just fine. Everything there just fine. I hear the audio, which reminds me I should probably actually turn that on so you guys can hear things so you know I'm not lying. Because previous versions of Resolve did not have native audio out, but as you can hear there, we do have audio out. So this is definitely going to be a longer video. I'm going to be going through the entire process of editing this video, my Pop! OS 1804 overview. So let's jump in. Okay, that clip right there, that is just like a little overlay thing I'll be dragging in later. First off, here's the start of it. I haven't actually edited in Resolve in a while. I don't remember how to do things. Give me a minute. So zoom out on the timeline. I could have sworn I could do it with like the scroll wheel or something. Alt. Wait, it is Alt? Oh, Alt wasn't working a second ago. Okay. Also middle click to drag around the timeline. Okay. Yeah, bear with me as I refamiliarize myself with Resolve. It's been a while. Advantage of doing this on the second computer, though, is I can edit in real time and not have a performance hit while I'm recording, so that's nice. Anyway, let's see. I'm noticing I don't have audio waveforms, though. That bothers me. Why do we not have waveforms? I can hear the audio. We don't have waveforms. I want my waveforms. We need to zoom in more? No? Okay. Well, that's annoying. It's supposed to show them. Oh, we got there. Was it control backslash? Yeah. Control backslash. Deselect. No, there's an easier way to do that. I know there is. Like, I think. Oh, what was? Let me test something here. Control Shift left bracket. There you go. Okay. Hello dudes, Axel here. Welcome to another Axel Tech video. Today I'll be taking a look at Pop! OS 1804, the latest version of the Ubuntu-based operating system developed by System 76. Okay. Now, seriously, why am I not getting audio waveforms? Hold on, let's see. Timeline. No problem with that clip. Okay, good for you. They were just loading in, weren't they? That's all that was. They were just taking a bit to load in, but now they're there. That is kind of my longest clip in this project anyway, so I guess I'm not too surprised. Alright, so Alt zoom in. Wait, do I just stop talking here? Oh, right, because for this one I actually took notes. Developed by System 76. I just awkward pause. What the fuck did I write? Okay, here we go. For those who don't know, right, language warning, by the way. Probably should have said that. By System 76. My god, I know this is a thing that people probably notice a lot. I do not facial expression. I do not facial expression unless I'm laughing. Because there is just like by System 76. I'm just like, I'm robot. Sorry, that happens. Yep, right about for those who don't know. Oops. Right, another thing with Resolve, if you already have it playing and you click somewhere else, it'll keep playing. So make sure to pause first if you need it to be paused. Okay. System 76. For those who don't know, System 76 is kind of an awkward cut. Kind of works. Hold on, maybe make that a little better. Just kind of. No, not like that. How the fuck do I do this again? Trim. Just drag it in. Ah, a little too far. Oh god. Wait, let me zoom in a bit more. Okay. Trim. No, not that one. Trim that way. There we go.
6. For those who don't know, System 76 is a company that specializes
Probably
in
trim the end of it a little too, maybe.
76. For those who don't know, System...
Yeah, let's trim that part a little bit too. I need to figure out the keys of these. So that's A, T for trim. Okay, so A and T, that's the important ones to remember right now. Just do that. How's
76.
That?
For those who don't know, System
That's better.
76 is a company that specializes in selling Linux
And most of this
computers, so like
probably
servers,
isn't actually going to need a lot of
desktops,
editing
laptops,
anyway.
even tiny little not sure. I don't know what the proper name for those is, but you know, like the little computers that are like. Very
No, this is
small,
also
kind
my
of like
first
an
time
Intel
actually
book.
watching back through this.
Those things. They sell those.
So
too.
the
It's
edit
called
you
the
guys are
Meerkat.
going to see is in fact
It's
going
called
to be
the
this
Meerkat.
one.
Probably
Keep that in
should've looked
mind.
at
Like
that
as
first,
I'm
but I
editing
think we
this,
all
it
know
is
why that's
not
my
public yet.
style, because
So
I'm dumb. For Canonical, the makers of Ubuntu, announced that they were dropping development of Unity 8 and all their plans for convergence, which is a topic well beyond the scope of this particular video.
don't know if I'll actually
But
cover
anyway,
that or not.
After
But
that happens,
well, probably
System
not because that's
76 was
old
like,
news by now.
all
See,
right,
that one actually is
do our
old
own
news,
thing.
unlike the Steam
There's
Play
probably a lot more
stuff.
thought that was put into it than that, but that's kind of the gist of it. So anyway,
'Cause I don't
that,
care if this is the internet.
we
First week of news
got
being out, it is not old
OS.
news. Little
So,
late reporting it, maybe I was.
the way I have it set up here,
But
it's
you know
a
what?
fairly
Yoda talk.
stock
Why did I
installation.
say that like Yoda?
The only thing that I have added
Whatever.
and changed.
Oh, trackball,
like,
right.
gonna
Yep.
Be like, wait,
Still
what did
got
you
that.
say? Yeah. You didn't miss
I don't know why you think I wouldn't, but you know.
Yes, I
it's
might
there.
be crazy. Don't worry, it's normal. Anyway, as we jump in here to Pop, so this
Don't
is
worry,
what
I
you'll
did used to
see
use a regular
not after your
mouse
first
for
login,
most
the
of my
very first
life,
thing that
actually.
You'll see when you log
But then I was
in
like,
is
hey,
a
let's try a
welcome
trackball.
screen.
And I did, and now
That's
it's
gonna
like
go
using a
over
regular mouse
things
is just
like
weird.
to, set your
honestly.
keyboard layout and setting up online accounts, which you can also do later through GNOME settings or Control
There
Center.
are the occasional instances, though, where I'm like, a regular mouse would probably be better
Control
here,
Center?
but it's not
settings.
that
It is
often.
settings. What am I thinking of this Control Center? Probably
Wait a
MySpace,
minute.
okay.
I was supposed to put an overlay
Use
thing
that.
somewhere. Hold on.
Anyway.
Wait.
The way I have it set up here, it's System 76 was like, all right,
Somewhere after we get into the actual showing of things. Here we go.
Pop OS. So, the way I have it set up here, it's a fairly
Wait for it.
stock installation. The only thing that I have added and changed is GNOME tweaks, specifically
here we
so
go.
I could set mouse acceleration to flat, because mouse acceleration does not play very well with a trackball.
Mouse
At least
acceleration
not how I'm
great.
used to using one. Also, yes, I'm using a trackball.
That is
for
one
those
point I will
who
give
are,
to
like,
Windows.
gonna be
There is
like,
no
"Wait,
mouse
what did he say?"
acceleration on
Yeah.
by default. I
You
think.
didn't mishear
Pretty
me.
sure.
Don't worry. Yes, I might be crazy. Don't worry. It's normal. Anyway, as we jump in here to Pop, so this is what you'll see not after your first login. The very first thing.
About there. Go ahead and do a cut so I can keep track of that. I guess I could also do markers. I'm just used to doing cuts where it's like I need to put a thing here. But you can, in fact, add markers. Like so. Just with M? Just M? Yeah. You can also do Control M to actually edit it, so that's helpful. Oh god, I was staring at the timeline preview. I was like, oh god, did OBS break? It's like, no, that's the paused clip. OBS is over here on your main computer, brain. Right, speaking of why I'm doing this on the secondary computer and not on the main machine. So on my main machine, I do run Solus. On both machines, I'm running an AMD card. On the main machine, by the way, I'm on an AMD card on my main machine again, for those who keep track of things. And previously we're aware I was using an NVIDIA card. I went back to AMD. Anyway, even if I was on NVIDIA, still would not be able to do Resolve because that would require CUDA. And with how NVIDIA is, they can't just redistribute it without, like, NVIDIA providing a package for it or something. I don't know the full details, but basically legal crap. So no CUDA on Solus. We don't have it yet, but at some point, the AMD ROCm, the Radeon Open Compute thing, at some point, they want to get it available on Solus. It's just not building on Solus right now. So that's why I'm not testing Resolve on my main machine and why I'm doing that on my secondary machine right now instead. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to use it on my main machine though. And I also hope that much like it did there, it'll just kind of work and I won't have to do anything special. So anyway, what are we doing? I don't need that marker. No, not all markers. How do I remove that marker? What? Excuse me. Wait, is that? Oh, that's how I did that. Okay. Hold on. You get out of the way. I don't want to remove all. I'm going to just... Wait. Oh, here's a thought. Click on it and hit delete. There we go. Why am I making things complicated for myself? Let's also... Hold on. Let's do this smart. Undo that cut. We're just going to... Wait. Better idea. Reacquainting myself. Okay. Ah! I'm trying to type. Why did it do that? Okay. We're at the end of the timeline now. Overlay of welcome screen. Done. Wait, I thought mouse wheel up and down went to like the start and end of clips there. Am I thinking of Create Live? I might be. Wait, let's see here. You'd think there'd be a hotkey for going between the markers. Apparently not. I guess I could just set one though. Anyway, back to actually editing. Okay, hold on. Whoops, not that. Don't do that. Good news is the thing will snap to markers. Good to know. Like I said, I normally just like split the clips. I don't usually use markers. I probably should more though. It's probably the right way to do things. I'm a very self-taught editor. I should point that out. Right, so let's see. I need you. Just drag you over top here. Unlink clips because there's no audio in that anyway. Why'd you go over there? Get back over here. And we're just gonna have that sort of fade in and out. I need to speed it up as well.
Don't worry, it's normal. Anyway. Always show workspaces when you're in the overview. Okay, so that is not a vanilla GNOME thing, which I should have known because I'm running Solus GNOME with like no extension.
That's
that doesn't happen for me.
If you do try to look for that extension on the actual extensions thing, I think that anyway, in particular one right there is a Pop OS thing. In vanilla GNOME, it's like expand workspace overview or something like that. It's expand workspace something does the same thing as that extension.
That's cool, so it helps it. Desktop animations. Pop OS, dude. Like, I have never seen GNOME run this smoothly. It's amazing.
It is so good.
I wish it was like this in Solus. I really
It's actually not perfect, though. There are some instances where things are a little less than smooth, but that might have also been because I was transcoding the videos for this.
But just not
because that is still a thing with Resolve 15. You still can't
but anyway, while I'm
videos that are encoded in H.264. You do have to convert them to something compatible before you import them. Supposedly the patents on H.264 and stuff have expired though, so maybe they'll change that in the future for the free version of Resolve on Linux. I don't know.
Firefox.
Either way, it's better to edit with like a intermediary codec. Anyway, I'm probably using the wrong word for that. Is it intermediary or just intermediate? Inter something.
Not bad. It's pretty simple.
Like I said, I'm self-taught, so
basically the same thing you'd get
very
in
self-taught
as well, except elementary calls it male.
Which is ironic because in high school, my last year of high school, I was in a class that was like ended up being called Media and Video Production, and technically we used Premiere in that.
Stuff here
a little bit.
Settings, weather.
It wasn't. It was not extensive.
I don't know.
It was not extensive. So yeah,
Right,
I'm
they
primarily
actually ship with
self-taught.
A couple of
As for what I've actually
elementary
used in the past, back
applications
when I
like
was
Eddie.
primarily doing Windows
A lot
stuff,
of people
I
using Linux might be familiar with
used
GDevi.
everything from,
Eddie
let's say,
is also a
I'm sure at some
file
point I used
installer, so
Windows
ship with
Movie
that.
Maker at
It's
least
pretty
a
cool.
little bit, but I know
Is
that I
it
actually
Windows?
did not use
Hold on,
that that
G Flash.
much,
That's
but
what
I
I
might
think
have
it
once or
is.
twice.
No, not what I thought.
Because it came with the
Popsicle?
capture card that I had, I also used Cyberlink Power
Popsicle.
Director. That was, I don't even remember it that much. I
Popsicle.
know I didn't use it that much. Alright, Popsicle,
Alright.
god damn it.
Their
So
their
there was
USB
that.
flasher application is called Popsicle. Good to know.
Let's see, I've also used...
Alright. Of course, they got LibreOffice installed
Okay,
as well.
I don't think it was
And,
Power
yeah,
Director.
again,
It was
other
one
than
that
it's
came...
fairly minimal.
Like back in the day,
the
capture
desktop
cards by
itself kind of is,
Pinnacle were
except
pretty
for,
popular. Like one I had was a
forms
Pinnacle
of
Movie
a lot
Box
of
Ultimate or
systems.
something. That
But
came with some
the
software. I know I
desktop
used
part
that
of
for a
it
little
is
time.
very minimal, which I
But
do like quite a lot.
after a point,
But anyway,
what I primarily used
finally,
for the
let's
most
get to
part,
Pop
until
Shop.
eventually starting to
So
use
I mentioned
Premiere, was
earlier
Sony
how they
Vegas.
ship with, okay, I said a
And
couple, I guess it was just
in
two,
hindsight,
including this elementary
Vegas isn't that
applications.
great,
So, Pop Shop
but
is based on the
at
elementary
the
App Center
time,
with,
like, you know, it's what I had gotten used to a lot. I
there's
did
some
have the
changes here. I
legitimate
don't know
version of
if
it, by the way. I know
Pix
back in the day,
section-
pirating Vegas
okay,
Pro was
correction,
popular,
the Pix
but I
section
legitimately
is
had Movie Studio.
kind of in App Center,
So,
but it's like different.
yeah.
It's not laid out like this. It has it where it's kind of more
Had
like
that.
a,
I used
what's the
it.
word for that,
It
carousel?
worked.
Or like this, you go across
Eventually,
and
though, I did start
little
using
dots at the
Premiere because it's
bottom
like,
and
that's
then
what all the
you're
cool
going across
people are
your hand. It's
doing.
called a carousel
So
view.
for
I
like
don't
a
actually know the
year,
term for
I had a
that,
Creative Cloud
but
subscription. And
this
then it
is
got to the
how
point where I
Pop
was
OS
like,
has it.
this
Let's
is
full screen
not
that.
worth it.
Maximize.
And so I stopped using that.
They have Pix here.
Um,
and I'm
don't
trying to
actually
see now.
remember what I think I
know
went
if
back to
any of
Sony
these are,
Vegas
like,
after
snap
that for a little bit.
applications. I think Adam might be.
But yeah, like Premiere was not bad. You know, it
Doesn't
worked.
show anywhere.
Worked well enough for what I needed to
I
do.
don't think Adam is in the
But
YouTube
yeah,
repo.
after a
It
point,
might
this
be,
became
but
not
I
worth
remember
it.
having to install it as a snap.
I want to say
So I
I
don't know if they
kept
just don't
my
show us something as a
Photoshop
snap or not,
subscription.
or
I might have
what.
dropped that at the
They
time.
might not.
But anyway, not long after
trying
I
to
had
think,
dropped
what is something
Creative
I
Cloud and
know
whatnot,
is
and had
a
gone back
snap
to Sony
application? Like,
Vegas.
I don't know if the Pop Shop is actually hooked
that
up
wasn't
to
long
Snap
before I
Spot.
switched
It
to
might
Linux.
not be because it's
So,
Pop Shop. I don't know if they've
yeah,
done that,
since
'cause
switching
no
to
App Center is
Linux,
not
Resolve
yet
is still hands down the
to
best
either
editor,
Snap
despite the problems it
Flatpak.
has had. And
So
with
this
how it
is
is
stuff
with
in the
Resolve
Ubuntu
15
repository.
right
I'm
now,
not
I
sure. I
am
haven't
at this
actually,
point about ready to call it the best
ran an Ubuntu
option for
distro look
Linux.
for this kind of stuff in a
now that we
little
have native
bit here.
audio and it kind
But
of just
okay, it's been like
worked
a couple months,
here on
not
Pop
that long,
OS.
but still.
Like-
Anyway, what's something I know is a snap?
It's like in the
Bit
past,
Orton.
like I said
No,
before,
okay, I don't
I've had to
think
like
even
link
snaps
libraries and
available for
stuff,
this, so I guess these are all in the repo.
but I did not have to here.
Yeah, I
I
shouldn't
just
be
installed
surprised
it
that Visual
and it
Studio
ran,
Code is in the
just
Ubuntu
like that,
repository, should I?
which it did not used to, but it does now,
Probably
and that is
not.
awesome.
Anyway,
It's
that's
freaking
all the stuff
awesome.
you have. So if you're familiar with also be
Other than
aware
Resolve,
of
though,
updates and whatnot.
like of course I've also used Kden
So,
Live. That's been the main
overall,
free and open source one that I've
like,
used.
I haven't spent a whole lot of time
I
with it, but
briefly looked at like OpenShot
like,
and Shotcut, but
there's other
as far
things
as
they
free
do
and open source
differently.
editors go, Kden
for,
Live definitely the way to
UEFI
go.
systems, I don't think they use Grub.
But even that
I think
being
they're
said,
doing, I
Kden
think it's
Live
CLR Boot
is
Manager, kinda like what
quite
Solus and
unstable
Linux do.
when you're trying to do
I think
anything
they take-
complex,
I think
and
they took
I
that approach.
do not
And it
like
does
how it
boot up super
handles
fast.
like
So,
compositing type stuff.
That's really nice.
It's kind of
think it's
weird.
CLR Boot Manager.
Resolve
here. I
falls a
know
lot
they don't
more in
use Grub.
line with
I'm
things that I'm
fairly
used to.
certain they
This
don't
is a
use
part I was
Grub.
going to edit out. Hold on.
Of testing otherwise.
Okay, so that's our kind of like final thoughts and stuff. I ended up re-recording this end segment here because there was stuff I forgot to talk about, so we're gonna get rid of that. Just gonna bring in this part because this is where I'm gonna be like, hey, there was stuff I forgot to talk about, whee, and something like that.
Say I do like how they.
Okay, that was quiet for a second. That was weird. Man, I wish it would preload the waveforms like while they're in the bin there. That'd be helpful.
Right.
Here they are. Yeah, I could have also just clipped that. Hold on. Better way to do that is just Control, Shift, left bracket. If you do right bracket, it trims to the end. Very nice.
Right. Okay. So. GNOME desktop experience. I don't know what
Some
kind
point
of
soon here, I'm
wizardry they
definitely
did,
going to do a video on
it's
my
pretty good.
recommendations
It is
for
pretty good.
newbie-friendly
So anyway,
Linux distributions.
that's going to be it for this one, dudes.
That should be
If
coming
you
up
guys
here
like
soonish.
this, want to see more? Yeah, I have nothing against people leaving comments on PeerTube. It's just I don't get notified of PeerTube comments like I do with YouTube comments. So it's like I'd have to actually go and check the video, like each video that I don't want to see. What are these new
Feel
comments?
free to
on
leave
this?
comments
Maybe,
if you're
no
on PeerTube
counter
though.
or anything,
Don't take
or any
that
notifications
as
I've
me
gotten a
saying don't
comment
leave
on a
comments
video
on PeerTube. I won't
YouTube.
see them because I mean.
So, best
Do
way
what you
to
want.
reach me
Yeah, do
if you're
what you
watching
want.
on PeerTube is
Free
to
to do
go
anything.
through my Mastodon, which is in the description.
Just if you
or-
want to actually
if you're on
reach
PeerTube,
me,
you click the support
get to me on
button. If you're
Mastodon or
YouTube,
Twitter.
it's in the description. It's going to be linuxrocks.online. YouTube, it's in the description. Is to go through my Mastodon, which is in the description, or well, if you're on PeerTube, it's you click the support button. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. It's going to be.
Let's see here. I don't remember how to add a title clip. Or just text. What's the effects library? Yeah, titles. Here we go. Let's see. Lower. Wait. Middle lower third. There we go. Put that right there. Just wait a minute. Oh right, that's like 2 sections to it. Let's see here. Font. Ah. Stop burping. Yeah, I like using the Ubuntu font. Like that's one thing I'll definitely give to Ubuntu. They have a nice font. Ubuntu. Size 56. Size 94. Let's make them both the same size. Both 94. Alright. Mastodon. Maybe I should have made them smaller. I should probably make this smaller, actually. Let's see. linuxrocks.online/@Excel. Let's make that smaller. How about 76? Yeah, 76 for System 76. Perfect. 76. Twitter. Well, okay, you guys know what Twitter's URL is. @Excel94. Perfect. Looks a little fuzzy there. I think that's just because the preview's small. Should be fine in the render. Guess I'll find out, won't I? Okay. Should probably get this a background or something too. I know we can do that. I know there's a way to do that. I promise there is. Drop shadow. Wait, is it on by default? It's on, right? Yeah. Also, I had a stroke. Let's try 3 pixels. Why is it only applying to the bottom one? Should that not apply to both? Hold on. Click there. Should that not be applying to both? Why is that not applying to both?
linuxrocks.online/@
Good question. Okay. Interesting. Let's make this a little bigger, actually. Why is that fuzzy? Okay, I think that's just the preview for why it looks fuzzy. I don't know why only one thing is getting the drop shadow and stroke though. Yeah, once again, been a while. I need to refamiliarize myself with Resolve. Apologies. Yeah, that should be going to both things there. I think anyway. I mean, why else would they both be here but like separate things, right? But like that is only applying to the bottom one. Why are you only applying to the bottom one? How do you do that? Dude. Okay. What else do I have in here anyway? I guess I could just make them two separate ones and like duplicate it, but it's easier to have them as the same thing here, you know? It's like that way, actually. Well, it's going to do that anyway, isn't it? Good news is, though, there is a center thing there. Alright, we're just gonna... It's gonna do this a little easier here. Make this smaller, so I don't need that big. I don't need this that big either, actually. There we go. Okay. Yield. Drop that now. What is that one? Text plus? What's text plus? Is it like 3D text? What is text plus? What is this text plus? Fusion. Ah, that's a fusion thing. Okay. We're gonna not have that in there, actually, because I'm not messing with fusion right now. It's probably slower and stuff anyway. Could probably make it look fancy, but not gonna bother with that right now because I don't know anything about fusion. It's cool that it's integrated now, though. That's a nice thing. But it is beyond my realm of expertise. Yeah, it's self-taught. Right, so I'm gonna put you back down to size 76. Okay, Mastodon. linuxrocks.online/@Axel. And I need another one on top here, which is gonna be like the same thing, really. Actually, you know what I should do? Gonna copy you and paste attributes. Video attributes? Yeah, apply that. Okay. That didn't apply the text stuff at all, though. Oh, wait. We have the right font, though? Yeah, okay, we got the right way. No, that does not look like Ubuntu font. I've been lied to. Ubuntu. Okay, there we go. It said Ubuntu, but it wasn't Ubuntu. Anyway. Alright, Twitter at Axel94. Then, just gonna drag that down. Just like a lower third kind of thing. Shit. Oh, come on. Ah, no, don't edit the text. Drag the text. There we go. See, if I wanted to do text stuff in Kdenlive, it would have to be like you'd still do a title clip, but it'd be like composited over it, sort of, and you wouldn't get any snapping in the middle. Plus the text tool, like, default background for that makes it very hard to read the text. There are issues with Kdenlive. There are certainly issues. This is a long recording session. What else did I expect? Anyway, I don't actually know how soon this one will go out. The one I'm editing right here is going to go out as soon as I'm done with this, but I really should have cut this to my full face, but I didn't because I'm dumb. Oh well. Good outro. Good job, me. Best outro 2018. I almost said 15. My god, that's 3 years ago, brain. Stop it. Okay, so, let's get you in here. Is the drop shadow not showing up? It should, right? Do that. Oh, it's not offset at all, that's why. There we go! There it is. Let's do 12 and... other way. There, 12 and minus 16, that'll do. How's that look at 16? That's better. Okay. Do that. And you. So yeah, 45-minute recording session. Not going to be as much of an issue for you guys because I'm definitely going to trim down and speed up a bunch of this stuff. But that's going to be a bitch to transcode later. Oh god. Okay. So that should do.
Well, if we're on peer
Cool. Okay, that about covers that edit. Alright, I'm gonna cut here and actually do kind of a separate, shorter video that's going over this stuff to do a lot more condensed. This whole editing video thing, this will probably come out a bit later because it's so long and I'll need to do some more trimming up and stuff on it. So yeah, well, you guys will probably see the short condensed video going over Resolve before you see this one. So, hello from the past. How you guys doing? This has been Axel. I'll see you guys in the next one.